All right. Man, that is a sexy man there. How is everybody this evening? I am wonderful. Hold on one second. Wait, really? What the hell was that about? Hold on. Yeah, why did you just shut off? I was trying to do a professional fade out, but Deadeye, you get it. I had the volume down, god damn it. I'm goddamn muted, seriously. Deadeye, thank you for popping this. 8:28, the timer starts. How the hell are you? The Dead Man, how are you? I'm so freaking high. DDP, Long Lemon Laugh, so we could do some farts here. Some people thought that me doing that with the fart was too far. I'm like, it was in his public live stream. It's there. It's I can't believe that woman farted her way into the fucking hospital. Like, she was like, I kind of thought it was a troll. I thought it was a troll. Like, I thought that it was like, oh, she's not really doing that. It's just a marketing thing because she's hot and she's farting in a jar. You know what I mean? Pie Eater, a member. What's up, Sean McCarthy? Honor Connor, what's good? So, hey, actually, we got some. We'll wait till we hit about 500 people if we do today. Today it seems like a slow day. I knew my news stories were going to bomb today for a couple reasons. I was not really uploading for about a week and a half. 8 days, it says, was the last time I uploaded before today. And it wasn't really banger news, but you know, everything that's just it's January. It's a slow month. I mean, it's kind of the stuff I want to talk about, too. What the hell was I doing? I was looking for that story. We'll look for it in a few minutes. So, yeah, well, there's some stuff I want to discuss first anyway. We'll wait for more people to come in. She's hot. Dude, Stephanie Matto, I think her name is. She's like, at least to me, I like boobs and I like thick, so... You know what's weird is that, and it kind of like, I used to be able to just do general, I know what happened, but I used to be able to just do general news, and it would work on my channel, but I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. Is that audience is no longer there. Why is that audience no longer there? Because I had to cater to YouTube demonetizing videos and limit the things I talked about on there. So that audience left. It's just, it's not a conspiracy theory. Where does a lot of that audience come to? Because I do this shit I used to do in my videos back in the day. Here. The live streams have become what I instill in the live streams is what I used to instill in ReviewTechUSA. Now I can't. So I got ideas. Like, I'm probably gonna do highlights from certain streams on this channel. Not all. I would have to. That would be like 5 times the amount of work my editor does for me now, and he works for me every day. Like, so it would be like maybe I'd pick like 2 or 3 streams a week. I'd hire a second editor to do that part-time, Like, things like that need to be done. The Wii U videos coming. I got something else coming that I don't know if I could talk about yet. You know, it's time to expand. Look, YouTube is a different platform than it was when I even started YouTube full time. Forget about when I first even uploaded a video. You know, and what used to make me stand out is I could talk about those far-reaching topics. That's the shit I like. I love these murder by mystery things we've seen with these pieces of shit, dude, like Richard Kuklinski and all that. I love all of that shit, you know? And I used to talk about stuff like that. I used to talk about how this kid got mad because I think his mom took his console and he murdered her. Can I talk about yeah, could you imagine if I talk about that now? And like when I do talk about stuff, there's the occasion, like I have to talk in code. And oh, Rich, is it all about the money? Well, first off, yes, it's nice to make fucking money. And no, it's not. It's no bullshit, it's not. It's not all about, because your video's limited ads. I've talked to you about, maybe not here as much, but in videos I've talked about it before, where that if your video has limited monetization, YouTube does not put their energy behind it to push it to the algorithm. Unless you get very lucky where you have a demonetized video that gets like viral on Reddit. Like I'm sure there's some YouTubers that even with a limited ads video that they're getting so many fucking views that it doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, it's a different time. And on top of it too, not only are you limited to what you're talking about, but there are way more gaming news channels now. The pie is like this. And I remember talking about this in a live stream a couple days ago. The pie is super fucking thin. I mean, there was a decent amount of channels when I first started, but now it's like, there's like, Carlos is starting a gaming news channel. The bubble has burst. You know what I mean? And the thing on top of it too, people tell me, this isn't even a conspiracy, is that I can't get the fucking console, so what the hell do I care about any news about them? It's true. Like, oh yay. Oh, they're coming out with PSVR 2? Goody. I can't wait to get that for the fucking PS5 that I could find fucking nowhere. It's like, come on. You know, so people are like, I don't care. PC gaming, nobody cares. I don't blame them. Why would you care about something that you can't find anywhere? So that's why I've been doing stuff like the Xbox 360 video and the Wii U video, and I'm doing, I could talk about the Aya Neo next. That's what I got. I can't show you anything though. You know, so I was talking to my, he's like, oh, I knew you were going to say that because your videos didn't. I'm like, no, it's not because my videos didn't. I knew the videos, they were shit top. They were like, admittedly, because I haven't uploaded, I'm like, we got to start uploading on a regular basis again. But it was like, it's like slim pickings and like news tomorrow. And here is the thing too. The news tomorrow is dead, at least as of now, unless, you know, there's a news article of Gabe Newell running naked around Bill Gates' house, which please let me join in. And then when there is news, which my videos still do well when there's decent news to talk about, there's 6 billion people talking about the same thing. I know I have people appreciate my takes, and I appreciate the fact that I get enough viewership to make a living because people still appreciate my takes.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
There you go, back conquer. But I need to make evergreen content. I've known this for years, and I need to get off my ass and do it. I may have to stream more because obviously if I'm working on big projects, I won't be able to upload as many videos. But if the news is dead anyway, who gives a shit? You know? So I'm orbiting Rich right now, and his chest hair is preaching Jesus. Wings is like, I hear some. Look, Wings is like, I hear some chicken. Wait, no! Ban anybody who says I snort chicken. So, you know, you gotta, this is one of those points where you gotta adapt and evolve again. You know, it's different, you know, and the thing is that gaming news is niche. It's not like the mainstream drama news, you know. It's not like talking about like big celebrities or big content creators. Even that stuff though, it's still, you know. I missed your super chat, John, did I? Oh shit, so you made a video on Hawley. He's the guy who beat former Senator Democrat Claire McCaskill in 2018. Hawley is known as a Trump loyalist and has only voted with Biden's position 12.8%. I'm actually surprised. Hasn't there been people that have voted less? I'm actually surprised he voted even 12.8% of the time. Some of them are just straight up partisan. They don't even care if they like something that's in the legislation. They're just like, oh wait, it's a Republican? Or oh wait, it's a Democrat? No. How am I missing all these fucking super chats? Donald, tremendous plunger nipples Trump had a speech planned for tomorrow about January 6th, but Republicans threatened him not to, so he pussied out. Well, yeah, because it would look awful. The lying Democrats, even though I told people indirectly, but fairly fucking directly, to storm the fucking Capitol. Yes, shut the fuck up, Marco Rubio. I have a well-endowed man. I have a big penis. Marco fucking Rubio has insisted that I have a small cock because of my small hands, but I have small hands, but a massive spray tan cock. Fuck Marco. Did I mention fuck Marco Rubio? God, I gotta find a way to make that fart sound more crispy. We may have to do some more editing tonight. I missed your super... How am I missing all these fucking super chats? Wii U turns 10 in 2020. Yep. 10. God, I remember the crazy-ass woman I was dating back then, too. Oh, man. Remember going to drop her off. Different time. So, yeah. Ban anybody preaching Jesus. So, you know, it's... I know I should have gone to evergreen content for a while, but a lot of, you know, it's a constant struggle because I don't want to alienate another audience, but I know the manpower. Like, you think those videos that like a video that MVG puts out, that takes, I guarantee you, that takes him the entire week to do. He puts out a video like once a week, MVG, right? After McCaskill lost her seat to Josh, she became a political commentator. No! And then she got a cushy multi-million-dollar job for a news corporation or a corporation in general? I'm shocked! That was when I had hopes for the Wii U. It's funny, because I became skeptical of the Switch, obviously because Nintendo royally fucked up with the Wii U, and then when I heard it's going to be like a mobile chip-based console, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was going to be this yet, you know what I mean? So I was very skeptical, but they proved Dad wrong. Now Dad is satisfied. So, you know, like, I remember, if you remember when I was doing the Turbo Express video, I didn't have an editor at that time. But even with an editor, like, if I'm going to be doing, like, the Wii U video is going to take it's going to take forever. I'm going to start it as soon. I'm waiting for the Wii controllers, because I bought, like, Wii Sports. I'm going to play that with my kid, and I'm going to record kids, I should say, my kid. And record gameplay footage with the AverMedia capture card. So I have to record a bunch of footage. I'm going to do an unboxing. So, you rich... How am I missing all these super chats? What the fuck? Did like, YouTube derp? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm just an asshole. And you have a bright color, so I really am just fucking stupid. Rick, so my brother's girlfriend was here and I was shirtless in my underwear in the kitchen. She saw my large, flat ass holding a thing of oatmeal. Like a fat fuck. So what? I wouldn't give a shit. I think intro guys definitely seen my ass numerous times. I actually told him that's what an alpha male ass looks like. See, this is the kind of shit I miss talking about. I kind of talked about it today. But I generally can't talk about this stuff in YouTube videos. This is why streaming was a natural kind of evolution? Is that a pretentious word to use? I don't know. Has finally shipped from Amazon, your U7G. I have that in my living room. I fucking love the TV. It was scheduled to be delivered on Friday, 4K 120. Here I come. Yep. Just make sure you update the TV. I mean, like HDMI 2.1, both on the PS5 and Series X. One thing I've noticed with the Series X, and I've noticed it with multiple consoles and multiple TVs, is that when you have on... It's not called... it's not G-Sync, obviously. FreeSync. And I forgot they don't even call it FreeSync, but when you have FreeSync enabled on the Series X, and I said I've tried multiple consoles and multiple televisions, sometimes like it has picture artifacts. I turn it off, it goes away, so it's not a hardware issue. And like I said, it's on multiple consoles. I've noticed that. Basically, you're saying Claire McCaskill is a corporate Democrat. Yes. Dude, that's what happens all the time. All the time. Like, I've looked, like, you see, go read about it. Like, I hate saying that because it sounds like, oh, like, where a politician, here's what happens. The corporations donate to them. They write laws that benefit those corporations. Okay, they can't actually bribe them, like it has to be a campaign donation, but what do? Oh, if you write legislation like this, or you vote for this or vote for that, you'll maybe get a job with MSNBC making 8 figures afterwards. Or whether it be Republican or Democrat, your corporate bought-out ass can come work for a company giving 2 speeches a year and make $10 million for doing fucking nothing because we're literally just bribing you. It's what it is, man. It's what it is. Punished Bernie. Well, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna talk. Hey, what's up, Tattoo Chick? How are you? Yeah, Rick Santorum literally has it. That's what I'm saying. And you see, how do people, and they're fighting over stupid shit. They're fighting, and this is the shit that they should be worrying about. Your politicians are literally making sure that corporations have an iron fist. And the corporations are more guilty because they're bribing the politicians to control. They want to do what benefits them, what benefits their bottom line. Who cares if it kills or hurts your family or makes you broke or you can't go to the doctor and actually get treatment because you don't have insurance? We got money to make, man. We don't give a shit. We're soulless sociopaths. Yes, Wii remotes flying through TVs. That's actually a good idea. So let's talk about the vaccine again. If you are against, first of all, there's been vaccines literally since the Revolutionary War, if not beforehand. That I'm not sure of, but there was a vaccine in the Revolutionary War that we used on our soldiers. If you're against, like, if you get sick, if you don't want to get the vaccine, that's fine. Just don't. If you get sick, don't go to the doctor. Then you're not allowed to go, because you're saying you don't believe in science. So you believe in science only when you're scared. The matter of, oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. This is a perfect opportunity to talk about this. I'm tired of sitting here and not talking about this stuff because everyone. Not saying you, but everyone puts it up in my face anyway. So this is from thesun.com. If you don't like the Sun, you can look it up. So here we go. Is this mobile? Yeah, of course. It always does the mobile damn version. Even if I get the website on a desktop computer, it still does the fucking mobile version. Okay. I don't hate Final Fantasy football. I just have no interest in it. But it's a perfect example to use because you have all these fucking pseudo alpha males like, oh, gaming is for fucking losers who are virgins and simps and it's like, oh, but let's go play pretend at all of our friends' house like we're 12 years old and Final Fantasy, and let's play pretend football drafting. Because that's what real men do. And look, if you like that, I'm not knocking you for it. If you like it, bless you. I'm not knocking you, but don't make fun of my hobby, which takes probably less time than yours, when you have a hobby that you're wasting time with too. What is entertainment in general? It's wasting time, right? What, because you're doing a more socially acceptable version of wasting time? No, there's context and nuance to things. If you're walking around your house and one of your passions is being a nipple clamp collector and putting nipples on your clamps on your nipples and just walking around your apartment shirtless, I'm gonna have concerns. But if I'm spending an hour playing video games or you're spending an hour watching reality TV, please explain to me why one is emasculating me and one is not. What does that have to do with politics? Of course, everyone, because it had to be a politician. Everyone's like, oh, I want to suck Josh Hawley's dick and everything he says is Bible. How dare you? I'm like, I'm not even, has nothing to do with his garbage politics anyway. Has nothing to do with it. What it has to do with is that you're blaming part of the downfall in society on a hobby. Oh, it's the people get addicted to TV. People get addicted to porn. People get addicted to sex. People get addicted to food. People get addicted to many things. Shut the fuck up. All the other things you're talking about, Sean Hawley, you're gonna say, video games are emasculating society, but there are people dying from cancer because they can't get health insurance. But video games are the problem. If Trump wanted me to suck his cock, I would make sure it was spray tan first for extra flavor. I will let you suck on my tremendous balls. Thank you, Senator Hawley. You are tremendous until you eventually not do something I want you to. Then I'll hate you and say you're a giant fucking pussy. I know I said final. I'm a little stoned, but is anyone shocked? I always say there's people out there that are complaining that all you do is get shirtless or stoned and you just make money talking to people for a living. Yep, doesn't it suck for you that you don't do the same? Not to you, but to the anti-vaxxer asshole talking shit. Do you have the moment in one of your streams where you heard using the bathroom in that hotel soundboard material? No. What are you talking about? Bathroom in a hotel? Dude, that must have been from ages ago. Senator Josh Hawley wishes he had enough masculinity to listen to Porter Robinson's mother and shed a tear while doing so. Please sing his verse, I'm on your side for the rest of your life. I don't even know what that is, man. My thing is, just be yourself. Like, if you wake up in the morning and you say, oh, I gotta do masculine things to be masculine, you are really fucking insecure in your masculinity. Holy shit. Like, stop. Take a look at your life. Think about things. Why are you... So basically you're saying, I'm doing what I feel are the societal norms of being a man. Just be a fucking dude. You like football? Great, like football. You don't like football or baseball or whatever you're into, don't like it. Don't do something or like something because it'll make people think that you have a big dick. Like, they are literally having, we're going to look at that too, they're having an alpha male con. These are men that have self-proclaimed themselves. I don't care if they're MMA fighters or I don't know what the fuck they do. I don't care. But they have self-proclaimed themselves to be alpha men. First off, if you proclaim yours like that dude who beat his wife or beat his girlfriend almost to death and now he's in jail for the rest of his life, war machine. Fucking war machine. How do you have... It doesn't even matter. You would be sentenced to death for jaywalking with the fucking name War Machine. Your Honor, I swear. War Machine is a very gentle soul. He wouldn't harm a fly. Hence, what? Like, give me a break. But he was, I do alpha male shit. No, dude, you're an insecure little boy. I don't care who the fuck you beat up. And you found out sadly his dad passed away when he was young. Kind of funny how those stories always kind of intertwine, you know? Like, yeah, and now the thing is, you're already pathetic if you are a self-proclaimed alpha male and you're going to a convention saying, I am an alpha male. You're already like lolcow material to me. And this is a fat fuck shirtless right now saying this to you. If you're going there as a dude who looks up to these alpha males, you may as well just let them fuck your wife instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Really? Not only, like, it's sad that they are considering themselves alpha male, but you believe they're alpha males to the point that you're going to go and say, yes, I'm a subservient, what are you, an aspiring alpha male? Like, I don't even get it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, when I was on vacation. That was fun, man. That was a fun way to work. That was. Thank God for my editor back then, too. I wouldn't have been able to work that whole week if it wasn't for him. Yeah. That was actually at a house we were renting, man. That's why the bathroom was right there. I didn't care. People have already heard me piss and fart countless times in the fucking stream. I know I didn't miss a bunch of super chats. I've been talking. I haven't missed a bunch of. Because let me do the 4 farts. That I forgot to do. I'm sorry for saying it. That's 4 on some planet. Do you have that moment? So I answered that one. I answered that. Play the game. Everybody's gone to Rapture. There's a chapter called All of My Birds. Also, the ending made me cry. Only 5. I have that game. I think I have that for PC. Yes. Would that be orange beef? Orange beef. Orange beef sounds delicious. I think he's referencing. So yeah, I remember that. That was actually cool, man. I had that. I have my Razer laptop there. I had the stream cam, which it's only 1080p 60f. I kind of don't recommend that Logitech webcam, which is really overpriced. And I kind of bit the bullet and paid an even higher price because I had to go on vacation and have some kind of decent. I didn't want to bring a camera because then I'd rather have just recorded the footage into my computer. So I got that webcam. But it is good though. Picks up light well, 60 FPS, 1080p, solid. Be a Sigma male. The Sigma male is a person who doesn't need to prove they're a man, just a person who is comfortable in their masculinity being, I guess, yeah, that would be me. I don't try to prove myself. I'm just me. Like, if you think I'm some beta cuck male because I'm, you know, I laugh at shit like that. It just, you have to be so insecure to have to sit there and just like, I'm an alpha male and I have to do real man things. I've known people in real life like that. And they were pretty much, Dustin is driving. I liked it. Of course you like the chicken. I always see new big YouTubers here. Thank you. And I think you guys have seen it. You know, and if I'm wrong, tell me. I'm not looking, you always know I'm not looking for affirmation that my streams have become what my YouTube videos used to be. Which, you know, is good for me because I'm flexible with the content. Why do my shirts always go inside out? You know, maybe some of you don't agree. Like, nah, Rich, it's... But like, I feel like I used to be able to do, like, I did so many crazy ass, like, I miss sexy Coco, but there's no way. There's no fucking way. I mean, I kind of bring them back once at a time a little bit here. An ex-classmate has alpha female in her Instagram. Oh, no. You know, we all know Rich's favorite soundboard button. You mean this one?
Good.
I don't think I ever used that, but... I can't stop. And it's just, I'm just a dude, man. I'm just me. I accept other people for who they are. I'm sure I could be even more accepting. People get at me for going after bronies and stuff like that. I still like making fun of bronies because they're funny. But I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm being a little ignorant with that. You know what I mean? Love your streams, Go Rich. Thank you, Jazzman, for being a motherfucking member for 4 months. All right, so we're almost at 800 people. It's kind of weird how that did. Like, I just start talking and I'm like, oh man, I guess my stream is dead today. Oh wow, like 400 plus more fucking people are here. It's not dead, Rich. Do what the fuck you said you were gonna do. So one of the things that people, which bothers me a lot, because I had a cousin who was I wasn't close to him, not making like I was, and it's very sad that their life cut tragically short. But they were a bodybuilder, a personal trainer. They had a full physical a month before they passed away from COVID. But whatever, I bring up that point. People move the goalpost over to you're a fat beta cuck male who probably is still a virgin, who lives with his parents. Which, yeah, I live in a 2-family house with my parents. I bought the house. Thank you. So that's the thing I always hear. All the time. It's a little annoying. Especially when I know for a fact that it's... yes. Here, I will say it for you. Yes, it is a comorbidity that the chances of you having if you're unvaccinated, the chances of you having a worse outcome if you are obese is greater. Is anyone shocked by that? Okay, we're moving on. But this whole myth that it's a fat person's disease, or I can't get seriously ill from it, or whatever, is a joke. It's a fucking joke. All right, there's literally a 99.9%, which is still significantly higher than dying from the flu, but okay. But you will suffer. You will go. You think I'm a fat pasty bitch? El Prestador had a video up. He actually had it up last year. It was on his. He will rip. He's a friggin' bull with a beard. He had it. And I'm 99.9%. He said it was so bad that if it wasn't for his cats, you could think I'm a fat sloppy cuck all you want to. He said it was so bad that if it wasn't for him having to take care of his cats, he said it without saying it that he would have killed himself. He like formed the word but didn't finish it. So why would you want to go through that? There's so many other... Oh, I don't know what's in the vaccine, but I just had 40 fucking chicken nuggets. Okay, so you think he wasn't taking steroids from what I'm that's not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't. Okay. I just want to say, politically, I disagree with you in a lot of things, but I still watch you since I love your content. Thank you, Sprite Cranberry. That actually sounds fucking delicious. I think I've had that before, and it's delicious. I wish more people could look past that stuff and just enjoy things. Most can't. Most can't. So, Well, I do think Biden could be doing a lot more when it comes to COVID. Most of the problem still stems from anti-vax. It stems... Here's the thing, too. It's a fucking pandemic. Now, Biden is a garbage president. So, for anyone there who thinks I'm defending... but... Yeah, and the thing is, there would be less mutations. Dude, I went to the fucking... Now, of course, there could be people who just have colds. Like, I had a cold. I got tested. My brother thought he had a fever. He got tested. You know, and it wasn't COVID. But there was a line, and in my county, think how high this fucking infection rate is. It's 25%. 25%. There was a line at my mall, my local mall, going around the block, people waiting. There was a closed down JCPenney. I had to wash your balls. I didn't have to wash your balls, but you get what I meant. And I heard a StreamLabs come in. Bird thigh or bird breast? You mean literally in terms of eating a bird and not joking around? I eat breast meat because... Oh, come, we're 5. Yeah, I saw that. Donald Care reporting to duty. My counties, that's fucking nuts. So a quarter of the people getting tested are coming back positive for COVID. The good news about Omicron, because I refuse to be an alarmist, is that it seems to cause less serious complications than other variants, but nonetheless, it's not a good time to get. It's not like, oh man, you know, I get to take a vacation. I'm going to be shitting out of my ass and not being able to breathe the way I usually do. So anyway, fatal denial. Anti-vax kickboxing champ Frederick Sinistra, dies from COVID complications days after discharging himself from the hospital. That's a good way. Anti-vaxxer kickboxing champion Frederick Sinistra has died from COVID complications after he discharged himself from the... Dude, what are you doing? Like, if you're at the point that you had to be... Now, I think it was his coach that made him go, but if you're at the point you have to be in the hospital... like, stay there until they tell you could go home. Why did you didn't have to die, dude? The champion had discharged himself from the hospital. He died age 41 at his home in Shiny, Belgium. The 3-time world champion was forced to get medical help by his coach back in November, shared pictures of himself in a hospital bed in intensive care, breathing through an oxygen tube. After discharging himself from the hospital, I'm going to highlight, Alvin, your super chat so I don't forget it. After discharging himself from the hospital, the heavyweight fighter reportedly treated himself with oxygen at home. It comes as a string of hugely positive studies show Omicron is milder, that I just said, than other strains, with the first official UK report revealing the risk of hospitalizations 50 to 70% lower than with Delta. That's where I'm like, they're not saying, the news does sensationalize a lot of shit. I agree with you. But they're not sensationalizing this one. They're actually saying, all right, it's not that bad. It's more infectious, but it's not that bad. COVID booster jabs protect against Omicron and offer the best chance to get through the pandemic, health officials have repeatedly said, but you know, that's a conspiracy. First we have to get 1 shot, then 2 shots, then another shot. I've never seen anything like this before. They're trying to control us. Except we have to get a flu shot every year. Don't have to get one, but there's a new flu shot every year. Just like you don't have to get this. No one's, oh, look, they're trying to control us for a shot that I don't have to take. Oh, but Rich, they won't let you in certain but that's the company's choice, but they're not making you take it. I love how people are trying to compare vaccine cards to, like, Nazi Germany. Like, no, that was Hitler just being hateful towards a group of people and was selecting them because he just had this hatred in them and he wanted to eradicate them. This is to make sure that you can't get other fucking people sick. Like, that's all it is. I'm having a very bad day. Can you spread your cheeks and go to town? Of course.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Yeah. And I've been. What the hell did I even have for dinner tonight? I don't remember. I had a bowl of chicken soup and a protein shake for lunch, and a little square brick of cheese in between to keep me from getting hungry. But whatever. That has nothing to. Who gives a fuck? Rich, do you think the U.S. Senate filibuster should be abolished completely or reformed? Super hot take without doing any research right at this moment. I would say reformed, because there have been times that filibusters have prevented legislation from going through that I did not want to go through. Like, I believe it was Ron Wyden who did that he was prepared to do it for SOPA, which would have been a disastrous piece of legislation, and I was glad he was willing to step up to do that. Oh, God, I wish I could show that to you. So, hot take, I could change it if I do more research on the filibuster. Reform is the way I would go. I would be less bitter about Switch exclusive. Nintendo would give us a more capable hardware. Is it too much to ask for specs on par with the Series S? Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, the Series S would still be a tall order to have in something like this. Okay, because even like the Io Neo Pro Retro I just reviewed, or the Io Neo Next, is not going to offer you that kind of compute performance on the go. But an upgrade, yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. The unvaxxed are the cause for mutations. Imagine a Switch, the silicon would be too expensive. They wouldn't go up to that. Battery life, even though the battery life they're efficient for what Apple wants to do in an iPad this size. You know what? I feel like buying an iPad, smaller iPad Pro tomorrow. I don't know why. I'm just going to. And don't ask questions. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, let's get back to this. COVID boosters. So the Sun's Jabs Army campaign is helping to get vital extra vaccines in Brits' arms to ward off the need for any. His death was announced by his partner on a Facebook post. The athlete had previously shared a video where he could be seen struggling to breathe, saying in the caption he had no time to waste with lazy people. Oh, like, could we stop? Like, I don't need, even though medicine's the reason why society and science are the reason why society is as advanced as it is, I have a big cock, so I don't need medicine. Stop! Again, it goes into this alpha male shit. Your immune system doesn't give a fuck about how macho you are. I can't. It like kind of ties into AlphaCon. I guarantee you that like 80% of the people there are not going to be vaccinated or masked. You know that. Oh, bro, my big dick and balls will protect me against COVID. This is the kind of shit I miss saying in fucking videos. I used to be able to say all this in videos. I literally told Phil Fish to fuck himself one time. It was satisfying. And I got paid for it. I literally told a arrogant game developer in a video to go fuck himself, and I wasn't demonetized. Those were the glory days. I miss those days, but here, fuck it, I could say it. I don't know, maybe Phil Fish has changed too. I was also much different back then and way more aggressive. Or he could still be a dick, I don't know. It's not that I'm taking back my words, but at the time, he seemed like an asshole. You know? He was the guy who made Rez. Alright, so the anti-vaxxer said in another post that the little virus will not stop him while raising his objections against government's measures for COVID. And this guy is like the poster child of why. One, oh, you should take it seriously. And two, the vaccines are real. Like, look, pharmaceutical companies are fucking terrible. They're horrible. But what I find amazing, I won't get the vaccine, but I'll take ivermectin, which is literally ivermectin may be made by the same pharmaceutical company you won't get the vaccine from. Like, think about that. Like, pharmaceutical companies make over-the-counter medications too. Are you ever gonna not take an aspirin again, or something for a headache? They could put shit in that too. Why not? You don't know what's in it. Are you at the factory staring at each fucking pill as they're going down the conveyor belt? Are you like, are you putting any special additives in there that will make Bill Gates fuck my ass? I hope so. No pressure though. And then here's the thing, so you could buy, and the mistrust I get is valid though. I always bring up opiates. Oh, they're not addictive. They're fine. They cure everything. Give the birds some opiates, some OxyContins. Go ahead. The birds will love them instead of corn. No one will get addicted to it and die or anything. Oh wait, they did, and we made billions of dollars. And ooh. I heard Sexy Richie has the most extravagant cheeks in the world and sexy inter-thighs. Seen it? Yeah, he's seen my ass. Of course he's seen my ass. He's seen my hairy ass. Confirmed. I would say, and this is on a person who, as of now, has played his PS5 far more, so everyone saying that I'm being a fanboy of a brand can eat my entire ass after I have not washed for a day. If you're a casual gamer, I don't see how I can tell anyone besides, unless there's some exclusive you want from Sony, to not get like a Series S with Game Pass and just call it a day. Like, why would you not do it? Unless, like I said, Sony has amazing exclusives, but if you're just like, okay, I play third-party games, I play like 4 or 5 a year. Oh, I'm seeing that the games I want are gonna be or are already on Game Pass. It just makes no sense. It's like, you know, and if you're a semi-casual like that, you're not really gonna care, like if you're getting the highest settings of tessellation or anything, or better shadows and lighting, or higher resolutions like you get in Series X. And honestly, if you were really caring about that, in normal times anyway, you'd get a PC. So yeah, I mean, Sony has an amazing product, and I'm actually almost excited for PSVR 2. I'm probably going to get one. But yeah, the Series S is a fucking banger, man. With all the games you just have at your disposal instantly that are downloaded, not streaming or any bullshit like that. I mean, you can stream them. I tried streaming Sirius. I have, and it's not Wi-Fi. I have it plugged in gigabit Ethernet. I probably tried Sirius Sam 4 on my console via xCloud. It just felt wonky. But then again, the game actually itself feels wonky on the Series X anyway, so. Because I downloaded the game because it's part of Game Pass. It runs like shit on it runs like shit on PC too. Happy Tech USA. That's one I can bring back. Happy Tech, because I could be a really like, he's obnoxiously positive to the point where you know he's being a facetious prick. And I kind of like that, because I could be the real piece of shit I actually am, but hide it behind a really thick candy coated shell. So it's monetization friendly. I'm praying. Oh my God, my younger brother and sister tested positive for COVID. They were fully vaccinated, got the booster shot, but they have a sore throat and chills for the last 3 days. I wouldn't be worried. Dude, I know people that have had the vaccine and got it, but they've just felt like crap. And then you get over it. It's like a cold or a mild flu. I got my 2 vaccines and booster. For those who need clarification, I could still fuck like a horse and have no problems getting hard. Brandon P., that is the best news I've gotten all day. What happened to Sexy Coco? Sexy Coco is supposed to be a muscular black dude. I made him up as a PS3 fanboy back in the day because it's like the slick, sexy console, and I kind of like, it was like an amalgamation of, I guess, subconsciously Mike Tyson, and there was a Xbox or a PS3 fanboy at the time, and I was just like, what over the top character can I make? And Sexy Kogan, he was actually very popular, even back when my channel was super small. He was very popular. But there's no way I could have a character like that now. There's no fucking way. I'd be in Band World with wings.
Look here! Look, listen!
Some people say Ice-T. I wasn't thinking of Ice-T. I mean, that's real sexy, man. You know what I'm saying? Got these real big nipples. You know what I'm saying? I got these big nuts. You want to look at my ass, man? I got this tight ass. You know what I'm saying? Got these real big nipples. They're like Hershey Kiss nipples, man. I missed your super chat, Isaac. Did I? Ubisoft will be joining Xbox game. No, I didn't. I actually answered that, bro. I definitely answered that, without a doubt. So wait, vote for. Oh, I think that because it took me a while to talk about it. DSP laugh for wife. Sure. I'm gonna give you one. But now I'm also gonna give you the horror Dark Souls 3 boss laugh from DSP. And a snort to beat the cherry. You know, so do you think there'll be an Xbox Series Super Slim? Probably, especially with the S. I think they're going to find a way to keep the S around in some way, shape, or form. They'll probably upgrade the S and X mid-generation, Sony with the PS5 as well. But, yeah, we'll see. And then we'll see Slim. We'll see Refined. I'll see... Sinistro was last active online. Back to this, I believe, MMA fighter. On December 3rd, but died 2 days later after going into cardiac arrest. He was admitted to the hospital after being forced to by his coach, Osman Jurgen, and he still wouldn't have gone. His death comes as France has reported a record 100,000 COVID cases a day as the Omicron variant is ripping through the country. The medics claim the majority of patients are unvaccinated, adding the hospital staff are worn out amid the spike of hospital. It's so weird how this anti-vax movement is worldwide, too. More than 16,000 are currently hospitalized for the virus in France, including 3,300 patients in intensive care. Figures have revealed that those who have not been vaccinated against the virus are 60 times more likely to end up in intensive care after contracting COVID. Figures from the Intensive Care National Audit and Research Center, ICNARC, show that between May and November, the rate of admission for the double jab COVID sufferers in their 60s was just 0.6 cases per 100,000 people per week. Technologic, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Technologic, sorry, 21. For those of the same age who are unvaccinated, the rate was 37.3 per 100,000. But the vaccine doesn't work. It's a conspiracy theory. You don't have to believe the numbers from the people who are just anti-vax and have no research behind them whatsoever. Or it's garbage research from people who have political or financial angles to have you lean in an anti-vax direction. Yes, I heard about that. I did hear about that. Meanwhile, a doctor has revealed that 9 out of 10 COVID patients in ICU are unjabbed and beg to have it while in the hospital. Like, this just shows, too, what bothers me is there's so many people like these people, and I don't wish this on them, okay? Unless you're like a preacher or a politician going out to tell people not to. I don't wish it on you either, but if you catch it and you die, I'm not going to cry for you. But what makes me sad and pisses me off is that so many of these people, I guarantee you, thought they were self-proclaimed experts on this because they read 2 articles and watched 2 conspiracy theorist videos. And they don't know how the vaccine works. No, a vaccine is not a cure. It's not a pill you take like the pill they're actually coming out with. I think it's Pfizer that's come out with a pill that helps combat COVID after you catch it. But it bolsters your immune system so it recognizes, I believe it's the spike protein on the virus. I'm not a doctor, but your body builds up a defense when it recognizes you're infected with the virus, so it attacks it before it can make you seriously ill or ill at all. It's preventative, but so many people don't fucking know this, and they think they're experts. I don't understand. Huge anus. Hi, Dad. Thank you, huge anus. You said huge anus. Like, that's not how Richard could get a hernia trying to explain. That's not how it works. And it when I see people begging when they're scared and it's tough for them to breathe, you feel bad. But it's like, you son of a bitch, you should have fucking listened when it wasn't too late, when we were begging you to. But you fell into all the misinformation, and I hate the pharmaceutical companies. Imagine Wings, EDP, DSP, Carlos, and Soulja Boy doing the... Why does EDP have to be in there, though? We need to leave EDP out of things. He's a horrible dude who wanted to rape a 13-year-old girl, like... You know, I mean, but then again, I do have Stanley Kendall.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Who was more of a monster than EDP, by far. But the shit that the TCAP community made him say...
You're getting Grandpa excited.
...is fucking gold. So, all right, we can keep mocking EDP. EDP and DSP in a versus oiled up wrestling match. That is something that not a fucking soul wants to see. I gotta piss. And then we'll finish this up. Angle to make my headphones fall off. Oops. I just have electronics on my floor. Oh wait, that's not fading? I gotta fade that too. Hold on. I gotta fade that. I'll fade it later. Anyway, alright, so let's finish this up because I've been so Nicole D, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Goddamn. Goddamn. In Cook County, Chicago, and they started requiring vaccination cards at the door at restaurants and turning people away at the door. I'm mixed on that. I've kind of softened my stance on it. I think right now I would do it, but when the numbers would go back down, I would say just a mask. I'm not. I'm mixed on forcing the jab. I don't really know if it would be the right choice to make. But I think the happy medium I would do would be like, look, man, you know, the cases are like 20, like in my account, the 20-year infection rate for the tested is 25%. You want to come in here right now, you got to be vaccinated. But if it's during the summer and infection rates are like 0.5%, I may not even ask them to have a mask at that point. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. And I guess I got to open up StreamLabs again, huh? I'm such an idiot. I mean, I appreciate the support. I'm just a dumbass and always forget to open it every single fucking day. And I say this you must get sick of me saying this. Recent events. Donut, did you see the new 3090? Nvidia is tripping. Well, no, I didn't. Do they have a YouTube video? We'll watch that too. Yeah, it's so tragic, Tower Dragon. You're right. Tower, it's also here. So, Nicole, I'm kind of conflicted with myself on that. I'm very pro-vaccine, as everyone knows, but I don't know. Anyway, maybe if I... But then we have so many other things that are mandated. You have to wear a seatbelt. You have to, like, what the... And medicine and science are the fucking reason. I'm having, like, a debate with myself right now that we have gotten where we have gotten to in society. And now we're... You know, but then you know what'll happen, though. Here's why I wouldn't mandate the vaccine. Because... it'll become like the prohibition, except of not getting the jab. You think that those fake vaccination, it would just cause more of that. People, because then, like, say I was in office and I made, somehow I could have the power to make vaccines federally mandated. You know what would happen. What would happen? People would do the exact opposite. Because we as adults are giant children anyway. So why the fuck am I going to try to force the vaccines on you? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm going to be up in the air on that. Why do you think the Arcade 1-Up Pro's Killer Instinct? I don't know. I have to play more of the one I have for my son. My kids, I should say. I always say my son, but I bought it for... That's why I got the Turtles arcade cabinet. Wing's wife Char unleashed a new variant of COVID. Here we go. Come on. Just the fart and him going, So, Tower Dragon, I think I answered. Also saw your video on demand the other day. Your dog is a vendetta again. I have never done... Chihuahuas are very possessive. I have never laid a finger out of that dog except out of kindness. But Chihuahuas... That dog is my mother's dog. So... That's just how Chihuahuas are. So in his mind, like... Whenever he, like, if he comes, like, if I leave my office door open, he walks up here, he has to take a dump in here. Why is he taking, even if he doesn't have to take a dump, he will push his little Chihuahua rectum as hard as he can to let out some kind of turd to show that he's dominant. Morning Glory, I missed your super chat, did I? I got a used 3080 I want to sell for 800 to a gamer and not a scalper. What's the best way to sell it, or should I just charge market value on eBay? My take is this with eBay. You know what you want to be fair? You want to be fair and just have the market, you'll make money, you'll make a profit. Just natural selection, just have a low reserve. Just let the bidders choose the price that it's meant to be. You're not scalping. It's the people bidding that are saying, I think it should be worth this. There you go. You morally are not a dick, and you make money. Hey, Rich. Hope your night is going well. So I don't know about but I do know the cabinet that I got for my kids is very nice. And I actually like those games, so I've kind of purposely avoided it, because especially now that my editor is back, I want to get things moving. But I'm definitely going to play it more. Hey, Rich, hope your night's good. I'm getting my Moderna booster this Friday. Can I get a fart? Yes. A snort? And oh yeah, I forgot about the oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And a grandpa excited.
You're getting grandpa excited.
There you go. Not pro-mandate, pro-vaccine. Live in Chicago, take a step in a bar, take their mask off. So, yeah, see, that's the fucking problem, man. And then the thing, but again, if you make the vaccine federally mandated, it's just gonna cause like a prohibition for fake vaccine cards. That's all it's gonna. They're gonna do the exact opposite, especially with how much tension's around it right now. It's dude, many people that I know have either wanted to beat my ass or stop talking to me because I've called them out on their anti-vax bullshit. Like, could you imagine now if we made that federally mandated? There'd be like people fucking fighting in the streets. I missed a $50 nip. No, did I miss a $50 super chat? Seriously? Well, see, I'm equal opportunity. I miss. No, I didn't miss that. That wasn't nips out. There was no nips request there. No, I checked it again. Jay's doing okay. I mean, he's still, but he's back at work. Things are going good. So Sprite Cranberry. No, I answered that super chat, man. Yeah. That's been the thing for like 50, unless it's requested. A $50 dono doesn't mean you'll get nips unless you request nips. Then the nips are guaranteed. I've said that for over a year now. That's where I got to go to bat for Biden a little. Him making it federally mandated would be a disaster. Yeah, it would just be an absolute train wreck, and especially with how much political rhetoric around it and how tense. I mean, there's people breaking up with significant others, families that are disowning people for taking a fucking vaccine. Literally. I'm not even exaggerating about anything I'm saying. Could you imagine making that federally mandated? It would start a civil war right now. Like I'm not a political commentator genius, but it would make things tense. You know what I mean? All right, so figures from the... Did I read that? Yeah, 0.6. I read that. Meanwhile, a doctor has revealed that 9 out of 10 COVID patients in ICU are unjabbed and beg to have it while in the hot. That's so... Nothing has made me more depressed and infuriated me at the same time more than anything like that. That means that you have no fuck. You think you're an expert when you're not in the hospital, and then God forbid you get it because you don't actually understand the science and the medicine, even though you're some other self-proclaimed conspiracy theory expert made you think you were a self-proclaimed conspiracy theory science and medicine expert. But now you're in the hospital. What happened to all that expertise? Oh, give me the jab now so I could feel better. Nah, that's not how it works, Chief. You're sick. It would prevent you from getting at least as sick. Now you just have to see what happens. Hopefully you're okay. Was watching Spawnwave this morning, and I agree with you, DBZ King. I'm torn. I had to think about it, and I kind of leaned to, I wouldn't mandate it. Why am I going to waste my time? Was watching Spawnwave this morning. Apparently, PlayStation is compensating people to help people on games for trophies or to get a game. Is it 1986? I didn't even hear about it. I would have made a story about that. Probably over PSVR. Oh, stop. I got to talk about that tomorrow. Rich, check messages. Google Fish is probably sending me a hairy ass. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Google Fish knows that I like to. Oh Jesus. Oh wow. Okay, that was a quality message. Nothing nude. I'm center right. Got my shots and recovering from COVID. My brother didn't get the shots. Had it also in the worst is in worse shape than. Yeah, like you get a flu shot, you could still get the flu, and every year the efficacy of the flu shot varies. But I will say this personally: ever since I believe 2001, I have gotten the flu shot, or around that time, give or take a year. The last time I got the flu was in the year 2000. And it was fucking, dude, I had sleep paralysis. It was, no thank you. I'll get the jab. Professor Rupert Peirce, an intensive care doctor in London and member of the intensive care, said it's vital that people get vaccinated as people in their 20s and 30s are ending up in critical care wards with the virus. Look, I don't know. Let's watch this, too. Let's watch this.
Get the gift of super fast gaming with Optimum's best holiday deal ever. For a limited time, get reliable 300 meg internet for just $29.
Yeah.
Je me sens pas très bien, mais c'est pas ça qui va m'arrêter. Alors, si vous êtes pas capable.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking sick and working out. Like I'm more of a man than this virus is. It's like, dude, it's a fucking microbe. It doesn't give a shit. Like I said about your manliness. I just don't understand, but there's something with people where they just want to feel like they're more powerful. It's just weird. I don't understand it. John, I missed your check out Ignorant Valve Steam Deck fanboy attacks Nintendo Switch. Okay. Sure. We could check it out. I'll copy that down after this. We'll check it out. Just check it out. Confession, I would love to sit next to you after you haven't showered in a week and you've been working out every day, a couple hours. Okay. Cool.
Si vous n'êtes pas capable de mettre les trucs importants, des choses importantes.
Dude, it's medicine, it's illness, it's science. You can't flex your way through this. This is so frustrating to watch this. It's so frustrating. You know what the thing is? He didn't have to die. Even beyond the vaccine, he was like, I'm too masculine to go to the hospital. Like, the coach was like, nah, you're going to the fucking hospital. Like, come on, man.
Importante de votre vie à faire, vous n'y arriverez jamais. Il y a un proverbe qui dit.
And he was sick here. Was he like in the cold? His breath is smoking.
Si vous faites tout le temps la même chose, vous aurez tout le temps le même résultat. Vous voulez obtenir quelque chose d'autre de votre vie, faites du sport. Faites du sport. Faites du sport. Vous voulez obtenir quelque
If you want to get something out of life, do something you've never done
chose de votre vie, faites des choses différentes que vous avez jamais fait.
I want to read.
Mais c'est pas.
I'm not feeling very well, but that's not going to stop me. That would be a lie. Not to make a joke out of it, but this angers me, man. People like this makes it glad that. But there's too many like him, dude. We're at a tipping point. We're at like a brink of societal collapse tipping point. This isn't like a small group.
Ça qui va m'arrêter. Alors, si vous êtes.
If you can't put the important things in your life first, you'll never make it. You're proof of that. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. The important thing was, okay, you didn't at least get the shot. Go to the fucking doctor then. Go to the hospital. Christ, man, how many more people have to end up like this before people fucking get it? Yeah, he died. What is Kyle Kalinske? Oh, no. Wait, hold on. What is going on? Hold on. Candace Owens said she'd rather die. Assuming, yeah, and someone wrote right under what Kyle Kalinske said. We'll read that article too. Let's have the. Well, here's what I say. Oh no, darn. Look, I don't want to see her get sick. But she would sell her soul to the devil for a nickel. And how many people has she probably killed with her anti-vax rhetoric? I kind of don't care that those people die. If you are going out there and brainwashing other people to put themselves in harm's way, I don't wish death on you, but I don't care that you're not here. Just being honest.
Vous n'êtes pas capable, si vous n'êtes pas capable
If you can't,
de mettre les trucs importants.
God, I can't wait till I lose the rest this way. I really can't, because everyone, that is the blanket argument to you. So, okay, so if you wake up tomorrow and you're fat because you're watching me, let me know. Until then, just shut the fuck up. And you know what's funny? Hey, VG Fox, who's laughing at this guy? I'm telling the truth about it, and yeah, it's cold, hard shit, and I'm making some dark humor. But he put himself in this situation. And this is something you can infect other people with. So if you want to use the you're fat argument against me, you could fuck off. Not saying specifically you, unless you do use that against me. You are not the I don't know if I can because they're copyrighted. So Deadeye, I answered that one. It's the same thing when men who think hygiene is feminine. There is nothing beta male or anti-male about smelling like taint. Dude, go to a convention. There's so much taint. You prefer chicken with or without bones? Without bones.
Des choses importantes de votre vie.
Oh, the virus came from a lab fuck up in China. I totally believe that. That's not a conspiracy. It's still speculation and not confirmed. But someone fucked up in a virology lab in China, Wuhan, China. Here we are. Oh, I believe that. The former head of the CDC believes it. That's not Alex Jones, tinfoil hat, buy my alpha male pills. Justin Bieber! That is still his best line ever. Yeah, I'm telling the fucking truth. You know, how many people has, God forbid, Candace Owens probably indirectly killed with their anti-vax rhetoric? Even this guy. I don't wish it on him. You know, but I don't feel bad. When you could literally get a jab of something, you know, and be all rich, you're fat, but I eat fairly healthy. I guarantee you I ate healthier than probably 95% of you in this chat today. I ate some more over the holidays, but now I'm back on track. So, all right, I don't look like him, but even looking like him, what did it save him? He's a healthy guy. Bashyverse, I don't know of any underlying conditions that he had. It's not really any of my business, but he was, as far as I've seen, he was not obese. Guy in his 30s. Passed away from COVID-19. Remember Bashyverse? He was under a different name on Twitch, I believe. The conspiracies are ridiculous. Yeah. I've literally known people, like, locally to me that were, like, they just released COVID to make Trump look... Yeah, that was exactly what they did. Yes. That's because no other pandemic has happened before. So let's just kill millions upon millions of people to make Trump not look good. Come on, man. You can get some chicken clucks, yes. I don't give a shit. here's the funny thing, Mari. It's not haters though. This is IRL shit that I'm talking about, not just this stuff. Your balls have been jabbed. That's wonderful. Z77. Don't know how bad. Usually Canada Dry is pretty banging with their seltzer flavors. It's pomegranate cherry. I don't know if it's not bad. I don't know if I'd run out and buy it again though. Let's listen to Rocky Balboa say how his penis is going to get him through COVID.
Vous y arriverez jamais. Il y a un proverbe qui dit.
I thought they said he's French? There's a proverb that says, oh boy, if you do the same thing all the time, you'll always get the same result.
Si vous faites tout le temps la même chose, vous aurez tout le temps le même résultat. Vous voulez.
You want something different from your life? Work out. Does it actually say that?
Obtenir quelque chose d'autre de votre vie. Faites du sport. Faites du sport.
This guy's like, if you're sick, just flex your muscles and tell the virus to eat a dick and you'll be fine.
Faites du sport. Vous voulez obtenir quelque chose de votre vie? Faites des choses différentes que vous avez jamais fait.
Yeah, dude.
Did you know that you may qualify to get a new metal roof installed as...
I'm limited into how much empathy I could have. Look, and Rich, hey, you're fat. Not as fat as you used to be, but you're fat. That could hurt I won't feel bad for you if you have health issues. Okay, touche. But I can't make you fat. I can't infect you. There isn't a fatness, well, at least a fatness vaccine. It's still different, but whatever. Did you hear about the Portal 2 ad Geico made? No, I didn't. What the hell were we supposed to watch next? Shit, I forgot. Someone said it before. Oh, yes. Ignorant Valve Steam Deck fanboy attacks. I think we may have watched this. If it's the same person that I'm thinking of. Let me see the video first. Can't believe there's almost 1,000 people here. What the fuck is wrong with all of you? Thank you. How long is this? Dude, this is 23 minutes. I don't even know these guys. Channel 5 with Andrew. Is that like a real channel? Oh, people have been telling me about this. No, it doesn't scare me. I don't think it'll ever happen. That'll be a massively popular YouTuber. I almost guarantee it. But if it happened, I'd be all right. I'd be able to handle it. You know? Have you ever watched Dan Bell? Yes, I have. Those are fucking crazy. Let's see Channel 5 with Andrew Callan. I kind of just wanted to chill and chat. And so 1.45. What is this, though, before I start just clicking on shit? I fluctuate weight all the time. I'll let you guess where I'm at. Where I almost had a whole veggie pizza for dinner, green pepper, onion, mushrooms. But dude, you learn, like, I had a bowl of soup. Could have I had another one? Absolutely. I had Fiber One brownies too, so I could fart for you. So I meant to hit fart, but it's not making me gassy. God damn it, Fiber One. You're 70 calories of lusciousness, but my hole is not going to town.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
All right, so this looks like it's going to be a banger, huh? Channel 5 with
This is Lumen, the first device for hacking your metabolism. With just one breath, Lumen tells you what you're currently burning.
Why is everything hacking now? Life hacks. Oh, we're off like at 1,000 miles a fucking hour.
Start shit and the slime that I rock with super toxic.
No.
Box him like the oxys and you know he poppin'. Pull up with a stick, then you was a bitch.
What is this? Lil Zay? Is this parody? Is this parody? Let me show you the video. What am I doing? But the thing, and you know the reason why I didn't, I mean, I know like Wings put on a decent amount of weight, Boogie's put on quite a bit of weight. The reason why I haven't blown up like that is that I still my lifestyle is still completely different. Like, even when I had pizza, it wasn't like I had the entire pie or even 4 slices and then came up at midnight and had breadsticks. Like, I would have a couple slices and that would be it. Maybe I'll have a cup of coffee if I'm going crazy. They can't copyright strike me for this shit. This is first off, it's fair use even with the mainstream stuff, which pisses me off. Do the Q conference one. Q conference, you're gonna have to send me a link. If from these guys?
You can't get no clear. You stay touching dick, fire it gon' hit. That you is a piece, take you in from limb.
I'm talking chicken. They know I'm Robo, can't talk cause I'm in the throat, bro. Star Wars. I'm on solo, drugs, he dressed in a polo.
What is this shit? What am I looking at? Do the Q conference? Was it here? The fuck is this shit?
I've kind of been searching for the truth my whole life. And one time I just came...
Is this really QAnon? No! This is gold. Seriously?
across a video that was about Biden and Kamala Harris and...
No!
And Clinton and Obama.
Oh, she looks stable. Is this real? This isn't parody? This isn't like Tim and Eric? Like, I have to be skeptical. This is real?
Obama, they are Satan worshipers, Satanists. They're Satan worshipers.
She sounds like Alex Jones has his fist up her ass. Make sure you say all this shit. They're Satan worshiping lizards. It's all real. Holy fuck. Oh, that makes this depressing. I may need more weed. Let's continue.
100%. And I couldn't wait to tell my family. And they...
She's like some of my family members. I wish I was kidding. I wish I was fucking kidding. Okay. All right, birds, let's continue.
Just go. They just said, you're crazy. Trump's the worst.
How does that make you feel?
Sad. I cry all the time.
No, holy fuck. She looks like if Satan was a really slender woman. There she is. Yes, I know it's cringe, Google Fish. What did you super... slides in the bubble. What the hell is going on here? There are wrestling men. You are sending me... Oh, this looks like porn with a bunch of hairy dudes. Or it was about to be one. Thank you. That was just what I was looking for. This is way too long. Not with this gold. This shit could be 6 hours. I would probably watch the whole... No, I will. But a lot of it.
But I just keep praying. That's all I do. I just keep praying and asking God to open their eyes.
Create from my favorite fucking pizza. Why are you asking this right now? Oh, this lady's... She almost looks... No, she doesn't look normal there. What am I saying? Ah, fuck. Meatball, but it gotta be a good meatball. And but pepperoni's too salty. But it gotta be a good meatball. Sometimes they just basically I feel like even like good pizzerias, they're just like, all right, ground meat, shape it into a ball, fry it, and put nothing in it. That's not a meatball. It is technically a meatball, but that's not what a meatball is.
I have a beautiful family. They're just blind.
Which family member do you miss the most?
Oh shit, really, Tommy? So this is real shit then. This is real shit, dude. Ban anyone. Ban anybody giving me advice! That was actually pretty good. I don't think I do the best Alex Jones, but that was pretty good. Oops. These people are fucking crazy.
Probably my baby sister. I told her we're in a spiritual warfare. This is between good and evil, and she rolled her eyes.
What was her?
I mean, she's gone. Like, how are you... Like, if you're a family member... Even if you're conservative, it has... Like, you could be... And hopefully, be conservative and not be insane. I know people that are conservative and not insane, so there's your proof. in person, in the flesh. Like, she's your aunt or your mom or your sister. God forbid your fucking wife. Like, how do you have a what are like, oh, Rich, not everything has to be about politics. I kind of fucking, unfortunately, even though I hate it, does. Because your politics tie in with your beliefs, which tie into your personality. So, oh, wow, you think anyone who has any kind of progressive ideologies is a Satan worshiper. How's that hot dog you're eating, Barbara? Just came off the grill. Is it delicious? Oh, wow, Tom. So you think anyone who took the vaccine should be shot in the street execution style. How are the kids doing? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's a fantasy if you think things can't be about politics. You can't do it. You know, you should watch the Geico portal ad next. It's 30 seconds and it's on YouTube. Okay. How old is it? Is it new?
What's her name?
Meg. We go and have wine together and lunch together, and it's gone.
You wish you had never stumbled.
But here's the thing though, even people who don't think they're political, like they may just watch reality shows and porn and that's it. Like, you talk to them, they have beliefs that are political, they just don't pay attention, even though they should, because being complacent leads to tyranny. But they have beliefs. They just are like, yeah, I'd rather, instead of voting, which I've done throughout my entire life, vote or masturbate and then watch TV. Yeah, that's going to win. There should be a Discord server link. She looks like a victim from the House of Wax. The funny thing is there's so much to criticize with Biden and Kamala, but no, let's focus on Satan. That's what I'm saying, too. They are such corporatist shit Democrats. I don't like them. I don't like them. And they see the Biden administration, which I knew it was going to be, is a sinking ship, and being attached to it is not going to get them votes. Or, oh wait, Pete Buttigieg is gay, so he's going to save the day. He'll be the Democratic nominee who has virtually no experience as well. Like, people are over that shit. They're not just going to vote for that. That's not enough. Look, you know I am pro-LGBTQ, but I'm not going to vote for you just because of your sexual preference. That's not how it works. You need policies behind you. You need substance. All right, Kamala Harris is the first female vice president, but she's Kamala the cop. You think she's going to legalize? You think she's going to help on a federal level legalize weed? Get out of here. They don't care. That's the fucking problem. That's the shit you should be pissed off at. Not that a Satan worshiping lizard is going to butt fuck you in your sleep. Came out in the beginning. I don't know if I could watch it here though, dude. It may be like, it's weird. You could watch an ad in like a YouTube video, but watching an ad. Chase Deckard is now a horse tuber. I should be able to watch it then. Never mind. Yeah, we can watch it.
The pun.
Once you learn, you don't turn back. I know what God wants of us and what Jesus wants.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that is the face of hell. And the thing is, what bothers me even more is that this is all bullshit and nonsense that they get people distracted with, where the core issues they should care about are completely glanced over. She's worried about Satan worshiping lizard fucking, I don't even know, when there's a whole host of other problems, she actually should, but are you going to explain that to her? Look at the fire behind her. Are you going to explain that? She would probably try to stab you in the throat by just sitting down and saying hello to her. She's gone. She's gone. She is knee deep in this shit. You're not gonna have you are not gonna have a reason. But if you try, I guarantee you, she'd probably get if you tried to debate her and actually have facts and statistics to rebuke the bullshit and insanity that she's saying, she would probably have a nervous breakdown and probably try to physically harm you or just walk away and just say, "No, I can't do this." She wouldn't be able to handle it. That's where we're at. Birds. Donald Care. Barack America. If this woman was my wife, I would have left her and asked for a refund. And you know what? Yeah, she's gone. She's out of her fucking mind. You know what's? I've heard people who they've become this. They weren't always this way. It's just strange. The human brain is fucking so malleable, man. Literally and metaphorically.
And it's what Trump wants. And it's what the Patriots want.
Oh my God, I am gonna shit myself.
I would never turn back, no matter how many of my family I lose.
I know what that's about.
Where we go?
She looks like a space vet. I don't know from the movie Life Force, but we're getting better here.
We go! Oh!
God, Jehovah, you are the Most High God.
You imagine you can't have a conversation with any of these people.
You are the Most High God.
They're worshiping Donald Trump. And QAnon is very, their whole thing is the pedo conspiracy theory. Well, if Donald Trump could get any closer to Jeffrey Epstein when he was still alive, he may have just had to jerk him off. Come on. You don't see that they're just playing you for pawns?
Been censored 3 times, disabled, permanently disabled on Facebook, censored, permanently suspended. They don't like my Q flag. They don't like my Q mobile.
Trump and JFK. Oh, there's people. I know there's people that really believe that. I'm not that naive, but to actually see it on a fucking car. Oh. I wonder if she's vaccinated. What do we have here? Hold the line. Q Patriot. Iraq veteran. Sailor mom. I don't know why I said that like that, but veteran. When tyranny becomes law, 7. Oh God, that she probably has Alex Jones playing her fucking car. Trump and JFK Jr. You know, the guy who died in a fucking plane crash in 1999, he's going to come back to life and be vice president. Zombie JFK Jr. Holy fuck. And everyone always Rich, I'm not saying Donald Trump's too stupid to be Hitler. But the thing is that now our democracy has been hit so hard by the shit that happened early in 2020, January 6th, that now we've laid the foundation where someone who is actually smart, doesn't matter left or right, I don't know who the fuck it'll be, who sees that democracy is weakened, will be able to wield power, and then we'll have our own Putin. I'm kind of going from A to Z really quickly, but it's not that far off. How does a Hitler happen? This is how it happens. This is how it happens. This is the beginning. It ain't gonna be Captain Tremendous here. That's not what I'm saying. but it will be somebody. It's crazy how these QAnon peeps compare Trump to Jesus and Trump, of all people. Like, I grab women by the pussy and I want to see their titties and I have a big cock, but I love Jesus.
And they sure the hell don't like me in my Q Patriot costume.
Where we go one, we go all.
Look at his face, too. He's like, holy fuck. And you know what? These people don't realize that he's making this video, so we're horrified and laugh at them. Nightly Grandpa excited. Yes. Where is it?
You're getting Grandpa excited.
I don't even say the M word anymore, right?
What?
The M word.
What's that?
It's a dirty word. It's, now I have my own.
I thought he said the N word. He said the M. I really thought he said N. Oh, Christ almighty in heaven. A couple weeks ago, QAnon gathered here in downtown Dallas to wait for JFK. Dude, they're gone! Like, how do you, like, he's dead, people. He's fucking dead. He's dead. You believe that a man is going to come back from the grave. And be the vice president. They're having a alpha male convention, but things are just fine. Donald Trump is too stupid to... Yeah, but it's still what happened on that day. And I see, it was just okay, all right, it was overblown. I don't like, whatever, shut the fuck up. It was already weakened from our... We have a corporatist government. Corporations have bought 98% of our politicians. So, which has frustrated people. They, for some reason, saw something in Trump. And Trump is the symptom, not the cause. I've been saying that since before he was in office. And now that what has been set up by Trump is now that anytime there is an election that someone loses, they could say it was it was stolen from them. And obviously people like Captain Spraytan II over here will buy it hook, line, and sinker. And Skeleton Lady Antichrist will probably stab you in the throat if you don't vote Republican. Is that Joe Rogan? Is that Joe Rogan? Oh! Is that Joe Rogan? He looks like Joe Rogan. Well, here we... Wasn't Joe Rogan promoting like some alternative to Twitter? Just in case I get banned and you can't see me elk meat, go to what the fuck ever it is. Yeah, Trump ran on fake populism, and it fed to frustrated people who were let down by their government because their government, both Democrats and Republicans, are bought by corporations. They do the bidding of the corporations, not of the people that elected them in office. So people are frustrated. They don't understand who to blame and how the system works. So they think it's some other thing. So they look for this shit. People get distracted, but it's getting more extreme and crazier and creepier. But they're distracted by identity politics, stupid shit, canceling people. While the real shit's going on behind the scenes that no one's talking about. Let's see what Diet Joe Rogan has to say over here.
Words instead of the words that I know.
Why is he zooming in on his facial hair?
The algorithms are going to shut me down.
Can you tell us what words you use for which? We're not going to shut you down.
Mask, the face diaper, vaccine, the jokey pokey, and election fraud. The obvious fraud. See, people don't understand.
Really is Joe Rogan. Tried to find a link to Discord. Can't really. Could someone throw a link to the Discord in the chat? Joe Rogan.
Stand everything that we've learned from day one has been a lie. We never were on the moon. though. I don't think the Hitler situation is as bad as they said it was either.
Oh, fucking how much irrefutable evidence that proved the Holocaust was absolutely as horrible as everyone. Like, come on, dude. These fucking people. You gonna get the zombie of JFK Jr. to say that the Holocaust wasn't real? You fucking freaks. Oh, come on. Yeah, but the dumb shit dude, yeah, I agree with that mostly, but the problem is that what do the Democrats do? They do absolutely nothing because they're in bed with the same corporations that the Republicans are. We're fucked. The Democratic Party is impotent. The right is going more towards fascism. Come on. Like, what do we do? I'll let Stanley Kendall say it.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups. Yeah, because power in numbers. And it's so funny, like, oh, you got ratioed, bro, or someone says about, not even about me. I've said someone just happened to them recently. Like, doesn't mean that, okay, so people like one person's take more. Doesn't mean it's the correct take, but oh, because they're more popular, so they win. It's so stupid. So fucking stupid, man.
That was the Rothschilds, that was the Rockefellers. Those are naughty words in social media. I got banned forever on Facebook.
You're watching Channel 5.
After a heck...
These people who are selling etiquette, what's worse is that they're labeling it as part of us. And they're just selling them for profit? That's gross. All right, I gotta pee real quick. Sorry. Had a brain fart there. We'll get back to this. What do I feel? Yeah, birds. I love birds. Yeah, he got banned. I wonder why. So funny how this is seriously fucking horrifying. It's funny, but it's not, because it's real. You know, it's kind of obvious shit is obvious, but...
Hectic few weeks on the road, covering events like the Pickup Artist Boot Camp in Las Vegas.
America is back open, baby. It's makeout time.
Oh, no. We gotta watch that.
And creating my first solo documentary about two twins in Marin City, California.
We've been everywhere and on every bitch.
Hey, bitch, I'm in my mode. Money turn me on.
I decided to dive back into the world of right-wing politics. That's when I discovered the God and Country Patriot Roundup, a 3-day event in Dallas which cost $3,000, not...
3,000. What a fucking racket, too. And this is the thing that promotes this lunacy as well, is that there's so much money in it that people will sell their soul to the devil to put out misinformation to profit from these idiots. But that should scare you even more. That should scare you even more, because that's how devout these fucking people are. That's a lot of money. Most people don't have that in their savings right now. And they're spending that to show their how devoted they are to QAnon. Holy fuck.
Not including a stay at the Omni Hotel in Dallas, which costs an additional $1,000. What I found there was a couple hundred patriots with one thing in common.
I have been banned from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. This is Joe Biden's daughter's diary. I used to make videos like reading it out loud.
Oh, God.
I've lost 2 YouTube channels, 3 Twitters, and 4 Facebooks. Every time it's like, yes.
And they don't get it's because they're fucking insane. They think, and that's the thing, is that once you become it's censorship, and then if a grifter who brainwashes these fucking fools gets, oh, they're censoring me, so it makes them feel more emboldened. But no, you're being censored because you're fucking insane. You know, it's like you're not being, but that's the thing. Why do you think, on the flip side, like, I don't take down the troll videos, like, unless it's something really extreme? Because you know what? Oh, Rich is just trying to suppress the truth. It's the same thing here.
Winning.
Why'd you get banned?
The so-called Pizzagate conspiracy theory.
Well, first of all, I had like 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. The last couple of videos.
Now look, look, Jeffrey Epstein's pedo island. Like, shit happens. But this is next level insanity.
I did were all about the Hunter Biden laptop issue. Within 48 hours of putting those out, they just deleted my channel right away. And then within 2 weeks of that, I was deleted off of Twitter as well.
Yes, we were recently kicked off Twitter because of a confrontation I did with the VP of Integrity at Facebook.
I agree with the Epstein cover-up. He's fucking nuts, but I agree with this hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real.
If we weren't making a difference, if it wasn't that important, why would they spend so much effort and energy into it?
I mean, all of Silicon Valley is like run by the Chinese, so.
We're in war. It's no different than what they were doing.
He even eats weird. Like, what? He even eats weird. Yo, that for $3,000, man, I want Donald Trump to come massage my nipples while I'm eating whatever that weird man is eating. But he ate this like, he was like he even eats creepy.
Doing to the Jews and different things. They silence them. They're just doing it through social media and electronically now.
It's a war of the minds. It's psychological, right? It's emotional. It's mental. It's actually worse than having both.
That guy is smoking, but I guarantee you, he's not fucking vaccinated. It's a presumption. Maybe he'll surprise me and be the person who spent $3,000 to go to a QAnon conference and is vaccinated. But I would place everything in my fucking savings on the fact that he is not.
Bullets and missiles. The only real difference between woke supremacists and the Nazi supremacists, the white supremacists, the Old South.
It's not Adult Swim, MIC Batista. It's not. It's real. It's as real as the cheeks on my ass.
Is the technology available to them? They don't need to put the Jews, the other, into ghettos.
Oh, it's always about the fucking. Can we shut the? It's not. It's always about the Jews. Oh, the toilet paper scraped my ass this morning. Like, am I gonna blame the Jews for that? Apparently, they would.
Because they can now electronically ghettoize us. They, in fact. This Jew is electronically ghettoized. They have removed my voice from the community. I am endlessly being imprisoned in Zuckerberg's gulags. And again, it's...
At least his left nipple is protruding, so he has that. That left nipple, is that what that means? No, that's his right nipple. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. Your right nipple looks as aggressive, as angry as you do.
Serves exactly the same purpose as Stalin's gulags. Hey, woke people, wake up. It's pretty ridiculous to be outraged by a misgendered toy plastic potato. It's pretty ridiculous to be outraged by the shape of a syrup jar shaped in the design of a beloved black ant.
You talking about Mr. Potato Head and Aunt Jemima?
Mr. Potato Head and Aunt Jemima. It is ludicrous to be outraged by a drawing in a 70-year-old...
Wait, let me just see that part again.
Hey, woke people, wake up. It's pretty ridiculous to be outraged by a misgendered toy plastic potato. It's
Mr. Potato.
Pretty ridiculous to be outraged by the shape of a syrup jar.
It did end up not being true anyway. Like, there is still a Mr. Potato Head.
Shaped in the design of a beloved black ant.
You talking about Mr. Potato Head and Aunt Jemima?
Mr. Potato Head and Aunt Jemima. It is ludicrous to be outraged by a drawing in a 70-year-old children's book.
But you're outraged by it? You're outraged by them changing it? You're focusing on something that's frivolous. They got you. Congratulations there, Bobby Right Nipple.
Of a hard...
Jordan Kepler's YouTube interviewing anti-vaxxers and Trump supporters. Solid Crusader, I have not, and I'm sorry that I missed your super chats before, dude. They were coming in quick, and I apologize.
Working Asian man that was somewhat cartoonish. Because you know what? You know...
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a pretty racist fucking cartoon. And I could see how they would want to move on from Aunt Jemima. I could see that.
Why it was...
Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. are still both a thing and look exactly the same. The overall brand is now called Potato Head. Like, who gives a... Okay, they're Potato Head. Oh, no. Like, that's what you're angry about? That's why your nipple's protruding? Because they got rid of Aunt Jemima and they're called Potato... Who gives a shit?
It was cartoonish. Because...
And you guys know I hate cancel culture, but that's just, like... Why his outfit is so weird.
It was a cartoon.
Well, it sucks, but that's why we fight.
And now what we've done is, between President Trump and people like Q and podcasts like myself...
Of course he has a podcast. And of course it is called Flex the Fucking Truth. It's just everything. Like, this is exactly what I was picturing in my head that he does in his spare time. And I didn't disappoint myself. Flex the truth, flex your mind, flex your muscles, of course. Of course, flex the truth. He literally is like the diet soda version of Joe Rogan, but he's like not like Diet Coke. He's like Diet Dr. Pip or whatever that you would get at fucking like Hannaford's. No! You can't be this stereotypical, bro. You can't be. You could just send me the money, man. I'll just buy an iPad or something with it. I'll get a case. Instead of going to the stupid, just give me it. You wasted the money. Waste it on me. I have birds.
We had a voice. We are the news now.
He is exactly.
When people want to know the truth, where do they go?
Alternative platforms like Rumble, BitChute, DLive, Twitch, Foxhole, Pilled.
Twitch is an alternative platform. File that under no. The Walmart Joe, he's the Walmart Joe Rogan. That is dead on.
Cloud Hub, PureSocial.tv.
I use Telegram a lot. I love Telegram. I have great group chats on there.
She's pretty decent looking, minus the fact that she's fucking insane.
I do a lot of stuff in the community, in the streets. I go stand at squares and hold signs for the kids. Operation 1009, Save Our Children, and human trafficking.
We have to return to the oldest technology of all, which is one-on-one conversation.
So I guess everyone at this event is pretty much deplatformed there. So I guess this is kind of like the way for them to network, hang out.
Oh, and even though this video is basically mocking them, because they're deplatformed off of fucking everything, they are so hard to talk to this guy.
Figure out what's next. How you doing?
Yeah, don't put your pee-pee in crazy. No matter how hot the crazy is, it's not worth it. What do you think about this new movie showing a 25-year-old woman dating a 15? A lot of people seem upset by it. I haven't heard anything about it, so I have to look into it before I give a take, especially on a topic like that. But if it's that black and white, that's disgusting. Period.
Big fan, bro. Hell yeah, dog. What's on your mind?
I just met a group. They're called like Down for the Revote or something, and they're like doing a Justice for Prince thing. They think like a few days before Prince was gonna die, he was gonna out Hillary Clinton on like eating.
Of course he was, because every time someone famous dies, there has to be some other fucking reason for it. Like, Betty White was gonna be 100 years old. Are we gonna say that the Rothschild fucking murdered her? Like, come on.
And raping children.
Let's go find them.
They have the Donkey Kong music, Donkey Kong Country. That made my day. I don't know why.
Hey, how you doing? No one in the whole universe will ever compare.
Prince was murdered, and we...
Of course he was. Of course he was murdered. I think they said the same thing about, I forgot, Joan Rivers. Everyone was murdered. Everyone was murdered. Yes, but the oldest technology being one is extinct because of how tribal we are when it comes to politics. Yeah. It's also our... And because we lack the emotional cognitive ability to handle getting all this information at once, this is what's festering.
Absolutely have already proven it by mathematical standards. Prince had been exposing things about...
How you proved Prince's death by mathematical let's hear her out. Let's see if she can convince me that she's no, she's fucking crazy. Let's just go.
Deep state, Illuminati, cabal. I call it the Worldwide Communist Network. And I think we all know that when you do things like that and you use your celebrityism and your platform to speak these truths that are not allowed, right, by the one-eyed crew, then you get hit.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Chester Bennington's the lead singer of Linkin Park.
Of course, and he also, too, was, because he unfortunately took his own life, conspiracy time.
He and Chris Cornell were going to expose
Love Soundgarden. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. Rest in peace to all of them, of course, but...
Hillary Clinton's pedophilia, Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm going to stop this. I can't. I'm way too stoned for this. Fuck. This is too... I can't compute all this right now. I consider myself a fairly intelligent person. I can't... It's just fucking with me.
Epstein was essential in facilitating quite a lot of this. He is responsible for the murder of multiple people,
Keep in mind that Donald Trump was friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Admitted out of his own mouth. That's not taken out of context. That isn't like, a progressive cuck conspiracy. He liked them tremendously young, and those tremendously young women made me tremendously hard. Like, you're talking about like, he was... Need an emotional support bird.
Including Nipsey Hussle.
What?
Yes.
Oh, no, of course. Any celebrity that has passed away from any circumstance in the past, it's all conspiracy. Anybody.
Nipsey Hussle is one of my spirit guides, and I've just worked with his energy and guidance since his death.
Where do you get your news from?
From divine source, from God.
I don't know. I'm gonna fucking pass out.
We are a prophetic justice ministry.
Lies, cover-ups. This is Jesse Ventura, and I'm even gonna tell you that these people are fucking crazy while I'm living off the grid in Mexico.
I do not watch TV. I don't watch truthers. I don't watch the internet. I do not really even read books. I've channeled all of my life. I've always heard his voice, and my accuracy is constantly at 99 to 100%.
I'm sure. Let's hear some of your predictions, ma'am.
We're not part of the Q movement. We align with some of the things that Q has said. We really came out to just network with this community. So love and honor and infinite love and gratitude to Prince and Nipsey Hussle.
His face just, if I had hair, it would look just like his right now. Oh my God.
Upon further research, I learned that this was not just any Patriot conference. The event is hosted by John Sabal, aka QAnon John, and his wife Amy. These Patriots are avid
and they went home with probably like $500,000 in the fucking bank.
Believers in QAnon. A conspiracy theory that a deep state insider is spreading messages on the image board 8chan to expose people like Hillary Clinton and Bill Gates, saying they belong to an elite cabal of Satan worshiping. I don't know what. Brace, you want to come in here?
QAnon is the theory that an individual or a group of individuals are exposing the
and I believe that Bill Gates has some skeletons in his closet, and Hillary Clinton, obviously. But so does Trump, and it's not me doing like whataboutisms, but like, you have to treat everyone equally. You have to hold everyone equally accountable. Oh, well, Rich, we found out that Donald Trump was very close with Jeffrey Epstein and would party with him. Well, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Like, no, you have to, whether it be Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, whether it be George W. Bush or Barack Obama, you hold them all equally. You don't go, oh, they're on my team, so I'm just going to not look at what they're doing. Like, that's not, like, no.
Deep state, including Hillary Clinton and her baby-eating ways through the...
Yeah, that's what I do. This is where I get all my news. This is the true news source. Right here. This bird. Fuck you.
Image board 8chan, which also has a lot of child porn. They think either Donald Trump is Q or he's behind it. He is like a Christ-like figure who's come to the office of the presidency in order to arrest and execute every single person who they don't like.
But right now...
It's just... I want... if you either laugh or you just fucking cry.
Now is a weird time to be a Q supporter. For years, Q has talked about the storm, a day of reckoning in which Trump, along with the military, would arrest...
Yes, Trump. I'll be out there at the Capitol with you. Oh wait, I just went back to the White House. I am eating a Big Mac and watching you get shot. Life does come at you fast.
To all the members of the deep state and save the world. But the storm never came.
It's weird to be a QAnon person now because for 5 years, QAnon people have believed that Nancy Pelosi, etc., would be arrested and executed in Guantanamo Bay prison in Cuba. And to this day...
Was JFK Jr. going to be the fucking executioner? Please let me know. Was he going to rise from his fucking grave like Altered Beast? Rise from your grave.
Not a single person.
Power up.
Has been.
And on December 8th, 2020, Q stopped posting.
I think the last post was a scene from Last of the Mohicans and then a gif of an American flag flying over a forest. That's basically it.
Yeah, I kind of feel you, man. I kind of feel like I have to do something, though, too, because this is too much. You know? I don't know. Dude, yeah, it was overblown. This is all actors. This is all Antifa.
I think January 6th was supposed to be the storm, and then that didn't work, and then January 20th was supposed to be the storm.
Yeah, there's all these storms. All these storms. Where are they?
By that time, everyone was really tired. But they keep saying, I've been in there all morning, that the storm is still coming.
Possibly. We got to see me. We'll see.
Q is truth forever, whether there's post or not, as long as QAnons never cease to find and spread the truth.
God.
I could go on for weeks about Q and what I've learned. One, that this was an inside job, and
Of course. What did I just say? It was obviously Antifa because it's duh.
I hope that all those that are guilty of what they did and all the crimes that came after it are
overblown. It didn't happen. It was make believe.
Punished to the fullest extent.
Yeah, me too. And this is all real. This isn't parody. This isn't like Tim and Eric shit. This is fucking lunacy. What the fuck is this?
It was an infiltration. I was there. I know what
Oh, of course he was there.
it was. Antifa, Black Lives Matter, George Soros funded, same thing. It's all an infiltration. We've learned it. We've seen the court documents since it's happened. These are people with connections.
I don't think the storm didn't necessarily happen. I think that the whole point of it was for a vast majority of people to wake up. There are still things happening. We've got the audits in Arizona.
And of course, the goalpost now has officially moved, right?
Georgia, Wisconsin.
I trust 100% that there's a plan. I think it's Dan Scavino, Mike Pompeo. I think, we're obviously not allowed to hear about certain things because it's a military operation. And, I have complete faith. It doesn't ruin my hopes that, a lot of people aren't talking about it. They don't want to get kicked off Facebook.
Part of the reason I believe we're in this problem is because we've gotten conditioned for instant gratification. Q is the template. It doesn't matter what Q does. It doesn't matter what Trump does until we're willing to participate in something different and be a part of that. See, we are the plan. We are the storm. I think they did their job. They started the Great Awakening.
Were you disappointed when Q stopped posting back in December?
No.
You know what's weird? Is that it did brainwash a lot of people. So if its job was to brainwash people and make them believe in lunacy to slowly make democracy crumble, congratulations.
No, because they did their job. Am I disappointed in Trump? No, Trump did his job. Now we have to, as people, take back our country and not wait.
And that's the thing. They think that that's what the scariest part is. They truly feel like they have to do this in America. That's the scariest part. They're willing to, some of them anyway, or a good, I don't know how, but the percentage, but enough, are willing to do what they think needs to be done.
For a hero.
One of the tactics of this new psychological war seemed to be avoiding Q. The main speakers of the event, General Flynn and Sidney Powell, claimed to not know anything about what we're talking about.
Right there, gentleman, right here.
Okay, thank you. Andrew Callahan, Channel 5 Action News.
Oh, God, he was there.
So,
Channel 5 from where, though? Describe
Channel 5 Action News is not actually a TV channel. It's the name of our YouTube channel.
I got it. I think I knew that about you.
It's not syndicated through a national broadcasting corporation, but, So talking about manipulation, if you go on any mainstream media platform, they describe this whole event as a QAnon conspiracy conference.
Yeah.
Why do you think that they're doing that, and is that true?
If they create this boogeyman, right? If they create this boogeyman, that's a nice
This fucking guy, huh?
little thing to just keep beating us about. They try to take an organization like this and create that level of noise that I talked about. QAnon, they're the domestic, they're the new shiny object. I don't know what QAnon is. I really don't.
So full of fucking shit. You're there and you don't know what QAnon is? Oh, Michael Flynn, you're a piece of shit. You should be in jail. It's like me going to a strip club and saying, I don't know what titties are. Get the fuck out of here.
But I'm going to leave here saying, well, do you believe in God?
General Flynn was being real sneaky.
As he delivered his speech, vendors in the back sold QAnon hats and t-shirts, and his colleague Sidney Powell was even wearing a big fat Q on the back of her motorbike jacket.
He claimed to not know what QAnon was, but months before, he took the oath with his entire extended family.
Where we go one, we go all.
Yeah, he has no idea. Yeah, he has no idea what QAnon is, but wait, there's more. Yes, so we're just fucked, dude. It's a tsunami of lunacy that's coming, and we just have to see where the chips fall.
We go one, we go all. God bless America. God bless America.
Listen, on the 4th of July last year, where we go one, we go all, he was the military man who knew about the Hillary Clinton scandals and what they've been doing for years. Like, his truth is what brought the movement alive. And, you know, whether or not he's in it, he's the people's general. He woke us up. Whatever it was, he had a role in the Great Awakening. Shout out to General Flynn. Where we go on, we go all.
We just talked to General Flynn, and he said he doesn't know what QAnon is.
Well, media, look what they do when they take little pieces of it, and we've been ostracized.
He has no answer because he knows, like, how the fuck, like, dude, he was lying. Just
talked about. Through our families, we've lost loved ones. Why?
Deflect into what are you talking
Lives have
about?
walked away. Parents, everybody is ostracized.
Yeah, but he is a big part of why this stuff is as rampant as it is. I genuinely dislike him.
In a certain way in their own communities, and it's why give them the opportunity?
Not surprisingly, other speakers followed General Flynn's lead.
What are your thoughts on the whole, like, QAnon thing?
I don't know about it. I really don't. And, you know, I only talk about things I know. Like, are you familiar with arena football?
Arena football? Yeah, like the sport?
Yeah, the sport. So, like, my roommate was one of the old owners of one of the teams.
So this you know, event in general has been called a QAnon conspiracy theory rally. Even says, where we go one, we go all on the lanyard. What are your thoughts on that whole thing?
I don't know. I'm just here to talk. Booker T. Washington is the father of black conservatism.
Wow.
His three-point plan of education, entrepreneurship, and self-reliance, we need to bring that back.
I see the crystal raindrops fall.
All these people seem like very stable people that I would definitely have a normal conversation with.
And the beauty of it all, when the sun comes shining through. I think Trump is the best thing that ever happened to black people in particular. I represent the hood from St. Louis. We kill each other every day in the black community. When a young girl is sitting up on her bed doing her homework and a bullet comes through the window, there's no Black Lives Matter. But as soon...
Why did he sing soon?
As a white police officer grabs a black person the wrong way, put the finger in the face the wrong way. Black Lives Matter. It has nothing to do with the matters of black lives.
What are the undercurrents that are hiding behind the Black Lives Matter movement?
First of all, it was started.
I don't even want to touch this. I don't agree with him, but it'll just make. Let's just let him talk.
Started by two black lesbians who hate the black family.
His faces describe what?
Started by two black lesbians who it has nothing to do with the matters of black lives.
What are the undercurrents that are hiding behind the Black Lives Matter movement?
First of all, it was started by two black lesbians who hate the black family.
I'm not, like, I feel the same way his faces are right now.
The war against BLM and Antifa rages on.
Okay, Antifa, I'm speaking to you. So
Why is he shirtless now? Why is... Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous, Sid Hero.
Saw yesterday is uncalled for. When you're sitting there making up lies.
Why is Joe Rogan shirtless? What does this have to do with fucking anything?
About speakers.
Oh, bro, when I have to explain things, my nipples have to be out because I shave my chest and wax and spray tan. Like, you know, deep down, he wants to be the next Joe Rogan. Like, you know, this guy is he might just eat some elk.
That are involved with QAnon. When you're sitting there spewing ugliness, make sure you know and educate yourself. And don't be spewing.
God, he waxes his why?
Out venom.
Why are you so painfully? You are exactly what I thought you would be. As soon as I saw him, he is everything I've dreamed of. I'd rather see riches melt. We need aliens to conquer us and the birds. The birds are just tired of this shit. The birds are done. They're made of porcelain or what I don't know, or resin, whatever the fuck. They're still smarter than it. It's just fucking insane. This is real. I'm just gonna drink seltzer.
Midway through our interview, fake news arrived.
What's going on? Let's go find out. Yeah, let's go find out. You're hosting.
What? What am I doing? What's happening?
Some guy got kicked out.
Why are you putting the shirt back on, pal?
Oh, he got kicked out.
Intimidate them with nipples, sir.
Who? He's a reporter. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, is that fake news? Fake news! Will!
You are fake news. Believe me.
How you doing, brother? You trying to get in, huh? Not good. Trying to get in, huh? Not good, Will.
Yeah, get out of here.
Schmuck.
Yeah, I mean, they're not fans of.
Yeah. Suppress the press. That always ends up well. That won't cause tyranny at all. Also losing weight. I'm at the 230-pound mark. Good for you. But where would you start at? I'd swear this decade is going to hell interesting on just about everything. It's just scary, man. I mean, I know we've been through rough shit before, but this is insane. Yeah, because come on, listen to the lunacy that's being fucking spewed, dude. Listen to it. Disney Aviation Roller Coaster Enthusiast 2019. Your name is incredible. I know I say that all the time, but it's true.
To mine, I think QAnon John, who runs it, is not like a huge fan of my reporting, and I think QAnon people just like aren't huge fans of reporters in general. What QAnon tells you is that like the most powerful people in the world just committing the most heinous crimes. They're abusing children with impunity, right? And only you and Donald Trump can stop it. And so if you believe that, then like, yeah, of course you're gonna be on board with QAnon. And I think like part of it is frankly that it seems pretty fun. And look, they call themselves digital soldiers, right? It's like you're like in a
of course
war.
Do you feel bad for these people?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I don't feel super bad for like the people who are promoting it and like who I think.
No, because they know what, like Michael Flynn and the people who are promoting it, they're in on the grift. These people, their brains are fucking mush. They're literally walking soldiers for you, and money machines. $3,000, and $1,000, $4,000 to go to this bullshit to see Joe Rogan's fake aspiring brother.
I think are often cynically making money and ruining people. But yeah, I typically feel.
Yeah, that's he just summed it up right there. He's straight up. They're taking people's money and ruining people and ruining them. They're destroying them. I know people personally that have been destroyed by some of the, not QAnon necessarily, but pretty damn close it feels like. They're gone. I read QAnon started as a joke on 4chan and just spread like wild. Yeah, because and that just, what should scare you though is what's happening in the States that's caused people to have to look for this shit. That's a failure of government, flat out. That's not up for debate.
Very bad for the average QAnon believer because, you know, it's.
Oh, Jesus Christ, her.
Something that it preys on your emotions, right? It's like almost everyone I know, they have a story about someone they know who has like lost their mind to QAnon.
Yeah, and some of these people, what the scariest part is some of these people are straight. They were sane. They were sound-minded people. They were like, it just something, they just feel lost and become lost, and this fills some fucking void. It's bananas.
We're actually doing food. We're actually feeding people.
What the fuck is going on here?
What do you think he was trying to say?
That's classified.
What?
Who?
His mom.
What the fuck?
Usually I would
It's not that good. I mean, it's like shaped nicely, but it's not like.
Is he talking about his mom's own ass? Yes, he's fucking talking about... What? My mom's ass is... Shit's alright. I mean, it's, like a bubble, and it's not like I check it out or, get a boner over my mom's own... Wait, oh yes, I do. What are you talking... Why are you expecting your mom... That's weird.
She's not that hot. It's like that. It's like curves in.
I am a menace. Eat his booty out.
What? No.
This is the strangest ending to a video ever. I'm okay with it, though. I don't know if we'll do that tonight, man, but yes, I will. What a weird dystopia I'm looking at, huh? Now, she's vaping, probably has no idea what's in that cartridge, but I guarantee you, she didn't get the vaccine. There probably is shit in there that she has no idea that's probably going to kill her. But she won't take the vaccine. Well, thank you very much, Michael Johnson. You heart cannabis, so do I. And I appreciate it. Thank you for being a member for 6 months, man.
I love Trump, but I hated when he banned flavored vape juice.
And I guarantee you he's not vaccinated either. That dude talking about his mom reminds me of the old Winamp jingle. It really whips the llama's ass. Oh, God. You've been a member for a couple months too, Andrew. Thank you.
I want to know why what happened in Myanmar can't happen here.
No reason. I mean, it should happen here. No reason.
Banging production value, man. See, that's not like that kind of stuff. I gotta do videos at that level. I've come to some realizations is that these live streams, like I said in the beginning of this, have pretty much embodied what ReviewTechUSA was, because I can't be this ReviewTechUSA in those videos. So I appreciate all you guys coming to take that ride with me here. I know a lot of people, that's why I brought the live streams to a separate channel, still aren't fans, and that's fine. And there's plenty of other content coming to ReviewTechUSA. But it's going to be ReviewTechUSA evolved slowly, because you got to adapt or you become irrelevant, and these streams are definitely a good adaptation. There's almost 1,000 people here. It's been growing. That's a thing that's cool too. So thank you so much, everybody. You guys are fucking amazing. And I love doing this. This is I get paid. Like, I would watch this shit on my own time, and I get paid to have fun and interact with a bunch of people. And most people can't say they're lucky enough to do that, and I thank all of you. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more content.